I'm gonna show you how to 10x your B2B lead generation using AI with LinkedIn ads. We use this exact process to get over 1,000 B2B leads for one of our clients in just 2 months. Let's start with predictive audiences, because LinkedIn has sunset their old lookalike audiences and replaced it with their most advanced AI. Remember that LinkedIn is owned by Microsoft, so their AI capabilities are top notch. So this is not just finding people who look like your ideal audience, this is using LinkedIn's machine learning to find people based on their behaviors and their likelihood to convert. And this helps us optimize down cost per lead a ton. Now there are 2 approaches you can use. The first approach is to take a list of your ideal customers, including their name, email address, and other information, and import that information into LinkedIn, and LinkedIn will match these folks and find them. Then you want to create a predictive audience based on that matched list, and LinkedIn will find more people like them. Now keep in mind that LinkedIn requires a minimum of 300 people to start matching them, and LinkedIn's not going to match everyone, so I would start with 400 or 500 people. And if you don't have that many customers, you might start with a list of people that are either in your pipeline or you'd ideally like to be your customer. Now your predictive audience can totally bomb if the quality of the people in that list is not great, because with machine learning, it's garbage in, garbage out. So you have to make sure you're using really high quality people. Now the second way to create a predictive audience is to use people who've engaged with your ads. They've clicked on your images, they've watched some of your videos, they've clicked on your document ads. You can create a predictive audience based on all of these people engaging and find more people like that. The next thing we'll use AI for is lead magnet ideation. Let me explain. In order to generate qualified B2B leads, we have to offer something of massive value to people, because people are not just going to give us their email address and contact information for nothing. So to that end, if we're going to generate leads, we have to offer gated content or lead magnet downloads, because they're still highly effective on LinkedIn to get people into our funnel. Now, a lot of people screw up here because one of the biggest factors to generate low-cost leads is having the most compelling lead magnet. If the very title of your lead magnet doesn't have market message fit, if it doesn't resonate and get people excited that they have to have it, it's not going to convert well at all. So before you waste countless hours creating an ebook or a guide or downloadable assets that nobody wants, we want to first ideate what lead magnet titles will get the highest conversions. And there's no better brainstorming partner than large language models. Feel free to steal this prompt. I've also included it in the description of this video. It's really important that you provide the right context, like who you're targeting, what are their pain and goals. And the highest converting lead magnet titles are totally based on their deepest pain or their ideal outcome or goal. Now we're going to use AI to completely write the lead magnet itself. It can write the entire guide or the entire ebook for you in its entirety. Now it doesn't have to be a massive 20-page lead magnet. It could be 5 pages, and that's more than enough. Using large language models, you can additionally spin up 3 lead magnets and test all of them to see what performs best. You don't have to be limited to one. Once you've got the content written and ready to go, head into Canva, slap on some design, and we're good to go. Now there's one treacherous pitfall that you really need to watch out for and avoid. LinkedIn has been working hard to develop its own AI to completely build campaigns and ads for you. But I'm not gonna lie, they're called Accelerate campaigns. It's been out for a while now, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a shit show. I admire LinkedIn's effort, and I'm sure in the future it'll be great, but right now the performance is absolutely terrible. I mean, they're trying, it's just not good right now. I've tried a number of times to develop campaigns and ads using Accelerate, and if you look at the headline copy, it's really hokey and kind of sucks. And people are just not going to convert on this stuff. So for the time being, I caution you to stay away with it, with the caveat that it might improve in the future. Let's move on. Now, copywriting is incredibly important for LinkedIn ads. Now, doing it yourself using large language models allows you to really control the prompts that you're using and to iterate on the outputs that you're getting. Ad copy is important in a number of different places, including the copy that's above the ad and what's called the headline that's below the ad. You also have the form copywriting that's super important for lead gen forms. There's the title of the form as well as the description text below the form. The ad copy that you choose to use in the lead gen form itself has an enormous contribution in the ultimate conversion rate of leads from LinkedIn ads. The copywriting that you choose to use in the lead gen form itself has a huge impact on the conversion rate of your leads and therefore the performance of your entire campaign. Now, if you're running video ads, then you can also use large language models to help you with what the overlays or the script for the video should be. Now, when it comes to audience targeting, we want to create multiple audiences to see what performs best. And you might forget all the ways in which AI can help us to figure out our audience and figure out the ways we want to target them. Most beginners think about targeting with LinkedIn ads in terms of just job titles. But you're forgetting that there's also groups and skills and job functions and interests and seniority. There might even be additional job titles you're missing. You'll find it super helpful to go to a large language model and explain who you're targeting and what it is that you're offering, what products or services you have. And then ask it to help create some of the targeting attributes for you, and then you can use these targeting attributes across different audience segments, and then you can discover which audience targeting works best for you. Now, if you want to learn more about the different targeting options on LinkedIn, I've made another video on that where I explain all the different targeting options and more advanced ones you can use as well.